Hi, my name is Reggie Powell, and on behalf of the crew here at Marriage Reconciliation Playbook, I would like to welcome you to one more marriage massaging love fest where we celebrate what the two of you are doing. We so love and appreciate that the two of you are so for each other. So for raising up and supporting your marriage. We know how tough marriage is, and we just love to death that the two of you are standing together, standing in love and fighting it out. We are an all-encompassing solution for creating, raising up, and celebrating loving, successful marriages. That's what we do. And so we want your marriage. We want to raise up your marriage to the point where you represent our loving, successful marriage revolution. And to that end, if you have any questions, comments, we would like you to drop them in the comment section and we will respond. And just to get your marriage that much better, of course. While you're doing that, if you believe in what we're doing, if you could subscribe to the channel, we would so appreciate it. That's the only way we will be able to stay on and help continue. That's the only way we will be able to continue to provide needed marriage relationship help. Sorry about that. On that note, if you do nothing else, head over to marriagereconciliationplaybook.com. Sign up for our daily successful marriage tips so the two of you have no excuse not to treat each other lovingly. And while you're at it, sign up for the Marriage Reconciliation Playbook Guide. Download that. I say sign up, I mean download it. It's the perfect tool to introduce you to what we're all about, as well as to start you off on the right foot to representing our successful, loving marriage revolution. Okay, so we've covered all of those things. Once again, we so love and celebrate what the two of you are doing. What we are covering today is the concept of communication, specifically the whole, I like to play these roles in these situations, but I'm just going to say when the man says, "Oh, come on, I wasn't you're mad at me that I didn't hear you when you said that." What's the big deal? It wasn't even that important, that thing that you said. So why are you so mad? And I just want to touch on the concept of it being not a big deal. Not a big deal to who is the biggest question of this concept when we talk about it not being a big deal. And one of the things that we want to impress upon the two of you is when the question is ever not a big deal, whenever the two of you, one of you has to say, well, it's not a big deal, you should, let's please turn that question into, is it a big deal? Because you don't know if it's a big deal with your spouse or not. And the thing is, if it is a big deal with your spouse, it's a big deal. It doesn't matter if it seems like something small with you. If it's a big deal with your spouse, it's a big deal. We've talked about, and we'll continue to talk about just about every day. Well, literally every day of your married life, you go through, you run into some type of fork in the road, be it a large fork or a small fork, but there's so many countless forks in the road. So that tells us it's so simple. The fork is so simple that you can go one direction or another. And it seems so simple standing right there at the point of decision. But think about how many of us realize the difference, the chasm in the decisions, the difference in the decision. When you make the decision and you go there or there, at the point that you make the decision, it's just a little decision. But look down the road and see how far you are from where you would have been had you not made that decision. The point being, there are so many forks in the road of our married life. And when it comes to our communication and it not being a big deal for our spouse, when we choose to believe that it's not a big deal because we've decided it's not a big deal, that's actually a decision that we're making to go down a road that we are going to find ourselves so far away from where we want to be. And You have to watch that. When you think about the concept that there's so many forks in the road of life, you run into forks every day. Think about how many different directions that you can be in as opposed to where you should be. Just wanted to leave you with that, and just remember, just take with you that when it comes to the no big deal thing, if it's a big deal to your spouse, it is a big deal. And leaving you with that, once again, celebrating the two of you, lifting the two of you up. If you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comments section. We'll get to them. And we love what the two of you guys are doing. If no one else is telling you today, keep up the good work and congratulations. Take care, and we'll see you next time.